One of my favorite little shows, I mean, it's not going to win a ton of Emmys, on streaming right now is Reacher. I get a big kick out of that show. And it had an exceptionally successful season 1. Then it had an insanely successful season 2. And we got season 3 coming sometime in 2025. Well, now Amazon has announced, coming to us from the Hollywood Reporter, that months before season 3 even comes out, Reacher has landed an early season 4 pickup at Amazon. They went on to say this: the third season of Reacher isn't set to premiere until next year, but Amazon Prime Video is already looking beyond it. The Amazon-owned streamer has renewed Reacher for a 4th season. The pickup comes months ahead of season 3's debut, which is set for sometime in 2025. That Prime Video would want to keep Reacher going is no surprise. The show, based on Lee Child's novels about a freelance problem solver, Jack Reacher, being played by Alan Ritchson, is one of the biggest on the platform. Season 2, which premiered in December of 2023, was the most viewed release of that year on Prime Video. A spin-off series focusing on Maria Sten's character, Neegly, is also on the way. So, I mean, I guess we really shouldn't be surprised that they're announcing season 4 for 2 reasons. Number 1, season 2 was so successful. Number 2, they're already expanding it into a Reacher universe with the Neegly spinoff. By the way, I do love that character. I think that's a great choice for a spinoff. But we're already getting season 4, which is great. The question kind of then becomes, I mentioned off the top, this show isn't going to win any Emmys. So why do we like it so much? Why is it so successful? I bring it down to one main reason. There is this truth about on-screen entertainment that I always say, that movies, and also by extension television shows, are experiential events, right? We go to them for an experience, to laugh, to cry, to feel stress, to feel horror.
We come to this place.
We come to this place. You had to go there.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Heartbreak feels good there.
But heartbreak feels good there. We go over there for an experience, and Reacher delivers on one really good experience. I mean, there's also a few smaller ones like mystery. Sometimes there's a mystery to solve. They're not bad at being it's not the most complex mysteries in the world, but they do a pretty good job with their little mystery stories as well. But the big main visceral experience they give is this: there is something on a visceral level that we as viewers just love about seeing a good guy beat the living crap out of a bad guy. We just love it. For example, the very beginning, the first shots of season 2 of Reacher highlight this perfectly. The show begins, season 2 begins, with Reacher at an ATM and noticing that the woman in front of him at the ATM is very nervous and distraught. He then finds out, "You're in trouble." It's like, the guy just carjacked me and he's got my child in the car. Of course, Reacher stumbles onto a situation like that. So what does Reacher do? Reacher just walks over to the car and beats the living shit out of that guy. And us in the audience go, yeah, that's what we want to see. And then, so that was the promo clip that Amazon even released, because Amazon understands that is the visceral thing we love about this show. This huge hulk of a man walking around beating the shit out of these jerks who would do evil upon innocent people. And that's why we love it. And you know what? They never confuse that very much on the show. Guys, we want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's video, Life 360 Tile Trackers. So when I go out, I often bring my little backpack satchel. It's small and just big enough to hold my iPad, a backup battery, my wallet, and a few other things. Anyway, last year at a poker tournament, I thought I lost it. I freaked out for over an hour until I finally realized I had left it in the car. I wish that I had Life 360 Tile Trackers back then. And that's why you need Life 360's Tile Trackers. It's perfect for keeping track of all the important stuff that always seems to go missing. Keys, wallets, backpacks, you name it. If something's nearby, nearby, just ring your tile through the app, and if it's far away, you can track it on the map. Super simple. I've even got an electric bike that I keep in my backyard that would be pretty expensive to replace, so I slapped a tile tracker on that too. Instant peace of mind. And here's another thing I love. Unlike some other trackers, Tile won't alert thieves with notifications. It's great for families because it's not just about tracking stuff, it's about that peace of mind. So if you're ready to family-proof your family, head to tile.com and use the code CAMPEA to get 15% off your Tile trackers today. That's tile.com, code CAMPEA. They understand that? So when you watch Reacher, they serve us heapings of that all the time, and I love it. And I'm glad. And again, it's not just that. It's a fun little show, but I think that's part of the reason why we just get such a huge kick out of it. Anyway, guys.
I like it for the conversations.
I read Playboy for the articles. Question is for you. What do you think about this? Reacher has been renewed for season 4. Maybe you don't even watch Reacher. Maybe you do. Maybe you love it more than we do. Maybe you don't like it so much. Whatever you guys think, jump down into the comments section below and let us know your thoughts.